What's going on, everyone? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 4 things you need to know before moving to Gilbert, Arizona. Now, Gilbert, it is a beautiful area, great quality of life, and an area that we are fortunate enough that we get to call Gilbert home, and we absolutely love it. But there are some things that you want to discover and learn about before officially deciding to make Gilbert your home. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Brecklin, real estate agent here in Arizona. I cover everything when it comes to moving to and living in Arizona. And if you are looking to do the same, reach out. My contact info is below, and I would love to help you like I've helped so many others. But let's get into it. And the first thing you need to know about is the housing market. So like so many other places, we are experiencing a housing shortage in Gilbert, which means it is going to be a little bit competitive for you as a buyer. So making sure you're well prepared, you're in a really good spot when it comes to buying the home, and you have someone helping you along. If it's not me, another competent and strong agent to negotiate on your behalf. Make sure you get in the home that you truly want and not left in second, third, fourth place. And right now in 2023, and as I shoot this video, it is the middle of May, but in 2023, the average sales price in Gilbert has been around $620,000 for single family detached, and the median being around $545,000. So if you have questions on neighborhoods or anything like that, where the prices, how they change, and where we're seeing some more competition, let me know. I can cover that in another video. But right now, the housing market, understand it is slightly competitive to say the least, and we just simply don't have enough homes. But pay attention to what we're seeing in the housing market and make sure you are prepared and taken care of. And number 2, and it kind of goes along with number 1, and that is the cost of living. Depending on where you're coming from. Now, we came from the Midwest, and it is more expensive for us to live in Gilbert than it was back in Central Illinois. Sort of. So property taxes here are much more affordable, much less than they were back in Illinois. So that is a good thing. But we're paying, more for groceries, going out to eat, getting a drink, definitely a lot more. We go out to Undertow, a drink is $17, but it's a whole nother experience where I can go back to the local bar back in Illinois, and get a $3 beer. So the cost of living is going to be higher for some, again, depending on where you're coming from, than other places, but we're seeing that really in Phoenix Metro as a whole, but the housing prices are not helping. Number 3, and probably my biggest pet peeve, that is the traffic. So the good thing is Gilbert is set up really in a grid system, really easy to navigate, really easy to get around. However, there are around 270,000 people that also call Gilbert home. And from 1980 to 2000, every 5 years, Gilbert doubled in population. So with all those people coming, that sounds weird.
That's what she said.
All these people choosing to call Gilbert home, of course you're gonna run into some issues. Now, it is said by 2030, Gilbert will be fully built out with over 300,000 people calling Gilbert home. So hopefully some of the traffic issues get worked out by them, but who knows? I don't know where they're gonna put more roads, how they're going to make it more efficient. But number 3, the traffic does get congested, and it is my biggest pet peeve about living in Gilbert. Not enough to make me move, but definitely something that we noticed when we moved here. Number 4, and something that we absolutely love about Gilbert, is just the community of calling Gilbert home. And it all starts really with, the Heritage District downtown, just the history there. And you can really see the old to the new. And we love just the shops, the amount of people there. And it's funny, I was just eating breakfast downtown Gilbert over the weekend, and you see how busy it is and how many people that don't live there, that are tourists, but they choosing to come to Gilbert to hang out, to spend their money, to spend their time, just because you have that community feeling. You have farmers markets, and also just the different neighborhoods you get. Depending on what you're looking for, your budget, the style, but just the community of living in Gilbert is, has that small town feel. Even though there's over 250,000 people here, you still get that small town feel of, a place where you get to call home. Gilbert is still considered a town. So there's that. But those are just some of the things you need to look at when it comes to moving to Gilbert, calling Gilbert home. And again, if you're looking to do that and you have questions, reach out, happy to answer. We can set up a Zoom, call, email, text, follow me on Instagram, watch this next video, and I'll see you on the next one.